Alright, so I know I haven't been uploading a lot recently. It's got a few things on my mind that I thought I would share. So, I know the newest episode of Dinosauria came out. Episode 4, Sea and Sky. I'll make a review of that sometime, of episode 3 and 4. And when episode 5 comes out, it'll be a big review, because it's the last episode, I think. I hope he makes more of those videos sometime. Like a season 2 of Dinosauria, that would be neat. But anyways, yeah, so it's nearing the end of February, and some things are coming up. I also have another video deadline at the end of the month. I need to make a recipe for a guy here that I'm subscribed to. He made a video of him making some really good looking Chinese chicken with sweet and spicy sauce, I think. His channel's called Movie Junkie. You should check it out. Got some really good videos on there. And also live streams of him with Q&A and stuff. And editing videos. But he made a video of him making that chicken stuff. And I thought, hey, that looks really good. I think I want to make it. And make a video of me eating it and giving my review. So, yeah. Gonna do that, hopefully, by the end of the month. If I don't make it on the deadline, then, sucks to suck, I guess. I bad at planning ahead. Also, my contract with my part-time job at the fitness center is about to expire. It expired some time ago, but then they renewed it for a little bit more because they thought I was doing such a good job. So, yeah, they said that I would work through February. And I think I'm gonna be let go on March 11th. I don't know. I think I just heard a coyote. Or maybe someone screaming, I don't know. No, those are coyotes. Anyways. So. No, it's people screaming. I hear, it's people shouting. I hear a whistling and stuff. Probably trying to attract a dog to them. Maybe their dog ran away or something. Anyways. So. Okay. Yeah. By March, I'm not going to have that job anymore. And I don't know where I'll go next. I have no idea. And I don't do appointments and stuff well. I'm very bad at planning ahead and doing everything by myself and stuff. I'm not like some royalty or anything. I just was bad at doing that. The most complex thing I've done by myself was drive a truck. Because my mom couldn't drive and she needed me to get a vehicle. And she was confident that I wouldn't get pulled over by cops for driving with only a permit and no adult in the vehicle. By the way, yeah, that's not saying my mom's a bad person. She's actually a really good person. Anyways, anyways, also my sister's birthday is coming up. Emily. Yeah, my sister's birthday is coming up March 1st. Uh, I think I'm going to make something for her, but I don't know what yet. I don't have any tools to make a lot other than a card or an elaborate drawing. Wish I had clay and stuff to make stuff for her. I wanted to make a little figurine of Friend from the Dream SMP, you know, that blue sheep that Ghost Burr befriended. Either that or a dinosaur figurine, I don't know. And also, uh, hmm, don't know what to say next. It is a really nice night out. There's stars everywhere and stuff, if you can see it with this camera's bad quality. But it is really nice, and I like it. I used to have skies like that back at home, my great grandparents' house. It was exactly, or not exactly, but a lot like this. Except our yard, our inside yard was like like, uh, our inside yard was like 3 houses long. Something like that. Like, combine the house and the plot of land that the house is on threefold. And in a neighborhood like Sonneman, and you get just a little glimpse of how big our yard it was when we were there. And that was just the inside yard. Outside yard was even bigger. And it would take like an hour to mow the inside yard with a riding mower, and I loved it. I loved doing that. And I loved going outside and looking up at the stars and listening to music and watching the Gaming Beaver play Horizon Zero Dawn. I remember watching one of his episodes, the one the one with the two crocodiles in the thumbnail, and then I remember that someone crashed into our yard and destroyed the exposed pipe that was leading to the underground pipe system. I remember that. And my dad called us outside, told us to get outside and run away from the house because, you know, it was gas. Called the fire department. Dad got the woman out. Her name, I remember her name because her last name was McAllister, the driver that crashed into our yard. I remember her last name, McAllister, because that's the same last name as Kevin's family from Home Alone. But, yeah, he got her out of the car. One of the fence posts was broken through the windshield and was right next to the driver's seat. If it was just a few inches to the right, it would have probably impaled her head or something. She just got out with a few scratches and cuts on her feet. Nothing serious. Fire department came. They gave us a fire blanket for free for some reason. told us that the gas wasn't dangerous, just a little bit smelly. And he left. We had to pay for a repairman and stuff. And that fence was broken for a long time. Long time. We eventually had it fixed, but it was pretty long in between then. Man, I never really got to finish junior high. Like, I progressed into high school, but I never got to finish junior high. Back in, like, February of 2020, like, it was, uh, like, we were supposed to be at school until, like, May, and then go to summer break and come back as seniors. And there was a project that I had to do where it was basically where had to make a film project or something, and I decided to go with stop motion. Didn't make it. All I did make was a few shots on the school-owned phone with a camera app that allowed to make stop motion shows, and a storyboard that I made, still at the school. If you're wondering, it's Rova. Yes, I know you, Jacob, with a K, are at Rova. And if you want to see the storyboard, then it's at the room. You know the big lobby with the library and stuff, and the row of classrooms that are at like the row of classrooms that are on the hallway. Yeah, the very, like, if you walked from the main high school hallway to the junior high, uh, hallway, the rightmost, like, if you face right, then at the very end is a room, and it has storyboards in it. Didn't know why it took so long to explain that. So bad explaining things. But yeah, the storyboards there, pretty cool. Worked hard on it. But yeah, I never finished my junior year. And, to be honest, I think that might be for the better, because I would have had basically nothing by the deadline, and I would have had nothing to show for it other than failure and disappointment. So, hey, silver lining, my great-grandparents' house was covered in lead paint, and no matter how much we painted over everything, my baby sister still had too high of lead levels. So yeah, I guess that did some good. I guess. We moved before I was saved from crippling embarrassment of disappointing myself and my teachers. So yeah. One thing I've always wanted to do, I've always wanted to recreate a particularly fond moment I had. So, in Easter, I don't know what year, was it 2019 or something? No, it wasn't 2019. It was like 2016, I think. I don't know. But we had an Easter, and or was it before? I don't know. Before or after we started hunting eggs, we watched Coraline and ate a bunch of food from Arby's, talking chicken strips, roast beef sandwiches, and with the curly fries and au jus sauce. And my dad got something called the Meat Mountain, where it had like a bunch of different meats piled on top of each other, and it was a huge sandwich. And he gave me half of it. And it was such a good memory for me. I don't know why it sticks out of all the other ones. Speaking of good memories, my 10th birthday was a good memory. I don't know why. I'm saying this, but my 10th birthday was crazy. They wanted to pull out all the stops for the first birthday I had that was in the double digits. Here's hoping that I get a triple digit birthday. Probably not. But they, like, my mom and dad had to smuggle fireworks across state lines in order to get a fireworks show for my birthday. And my mom took me to an extended family member who was a pilot, and he let me inside an airplane where he would fly this like little airplane with this little airplane that was like that could like hold 4 people in it. And we flew like several hundred feet above the ground. It was so cool. And uh, then at night, we invited a bunch of family over. And we were having a nice party. We had a bonfire and stuff. I almost fell in the bonfire because I was not paying attention, but I didn't. And I didn't get burned. Except for that one time I stepped on a hot ember, but that wasn't, like, super serious. It was, like, first degree burn, probably. And I would write with a burning hot stick that would glow at the end, so I would just wave it around like a sparkler and stuff and write in the air. They had the fireworks show. That was really nice. Really big and elaborate and stuff. And this nice old lady that lived near us made a custom cake for me with a wax, not an edible wax, but like a regular wax decoration on it that was a stock image of a griffin because she knew I liked mythological creatures like that when I was little. And then let's see. I grabbed that burning stick. You remember that? And you remember when I mentioned the burning stick? Anyways, and I randomly decided in my weird child mind that it was okay to jam the stick into the tree. Like, I don't know why. I didn't think that it would do anything, because, like, I thought it'd be like how people put out cigarettes, You just smush it into something and twist it and it's out, Anyways, I left the stick in there, stuck in the tree, and then, like, I don't know how much long later, probably not that long, but then I looked outside and the whole tree was engulfed in flames. The entire tree was engulfed in flames. It was on fire. And no one called the fire department or anything because the fireworks and the bonfire. That was probably what happened because that bonfire was pretty close to the tree. But, anyways, I thought it was me. I thought it was me who caused that, and I was super guilty because I could have hurt someone by playing with fire. You know? Someone could have been hurt. The tree could have fallen. Something could have been destroyed. Luckily, nothing was really destroyed. They kept spraying the roofs of the garage and nearby buildings that were part of this old derelict farm that we lived on. Yeah, did I mention that my great-grandparents' house had a farm? And the only thing it grows now is corn and beans. Used to be buildings for animals, but no more. No more animals. But anyways, yeah, they kept spraying the roof of the garage. Jeez, that's a police car. Yeah, that's a police car right there. Must be chasing after someone. I could have hurt someone with that fire. Huh. But it was one of the best birthdays I've ever had. One of the most memorable ones out there. I had so much fun. Huh. And for the most recent birthday I've had, my 18th birthday, I think. Or was it 17th? Uh, no, it was 17th. My 17th birthday, I my 17th birthday, my mom took me to a place called Gimpy's, which was basically a bar slash restaurant thing, bar slash diner. And they made homemade food. They cut their own fries with potatoes. Like, they use potatoes to cut, like, they cut their own fries from potatoes. That's what I meant. And they also made their own burgers and their own sandwiches and everything. And I got some fries, curly fries, and a buffalo chicken sandwich, which tasted amazing. And ever since I wanted to go back to Gimpy's to have more, but it's like 2 hours away at this point, you know. Hmm. Man, there's, you know, so much that happened. So much. And, day by day, it slowly slips away more from your memory. It's good to keep an active mind. Good to keep an active mind even when you're not moving anywhere or if you're not doing anything. What was that? Don't know. It's good to keep an active mind even when you're not doing anything. And, you know, like, ah, uh, like everything slips away sometime. One day you're going to misremember, or one day you're not going to remember at all. And then it just slips away slowly until you can't remember it ever. And when someone mentions it to you later, you're like, that happened? Holy crap, why did I ever forget that? How did I ever forget that? And then for a fleeting moment, all the memories come back to you, and then they slip away again. And sometimes those memories will slip away completely, even the ones that you've learned since you were a baby, like how to talk, how to eat, how to walk. Sometimes those memories would slip away too in special cases, like Alzheimer's or dementia. If there's one thing that I never want to go out like in this world, it's dying from a disease that eats away at the brain like that, destroys all memory and all function of your body until you're nothing but a husk, a shell, a bunch of flesh that used to be a person that's technically still alive but is on borrowed time until they eventually forget how to breathe. And then their body forgets how to beat the heart. And then they die. I never want to go out like that. I would never want anyone to go out like that, not even for my worst enemies. And if I was ever diagnosed with Alzheimer's, I would rather end it right there than have to face being useless. An ambulance just passed by. It's not blaring its siren. Do you think someone's dead? I heard that when paramedics carry a person who's unresponsive and they don't blare the siren, that means the person is already dead and they know they're dead. I wonder if that's true. Oh crap. Look at the time, 28 minutes. It's almost been 30 minutes, boys. 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes of me talking my head off, and you not listening, just putting this video on in the background while you do stuff. Uh, this video is probably not going to get any views. And if any views, it's probably going to be from people I know. Or from people who searched for the least viewed videos on the internet. Or least viewed video on YouTube. Why even bother making videos? I'm not gonna make any money from them. I'm not gonna become a famous YouTuber. Why would I ever do that? I don't know. Anyways, Hold on, 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.